We're still waiting for Cresty to ready up, and here we go. This is it. This is the grand final, as mentioned, of the SummerCup 2014. Long build up for this game. I'm really looking forward to this one. There's been a slight delay, and we are going to see Tag on the attack. They're going to have to come out of the blocks really quickly, and I think they will. They've been warmed up, Cresty especially, and I'm going to be watching Medixa. As I said, it was a massive support player. He's going to be following Nuggan. He's going to be pushing in onside. Rifle, I think, was pinged from the back area while he gets a grenade in on Medixa, and artillery on the tank is going to do some damage on the respawn for Turbot, but Turbot doing a really good job at the beginning, just holding off that first attack. Really important to make sure you get that first attack set up, shut down, should I say. The defense really needs to just take control before they know the spawn times. It's really important.
They have constructed a command post.
So CP has been built by the allies. Nice shooting from Swanidus on the back area. Does take down the covert ops, as Turbot are racking up the kills on this main area. Voki on the tank. It's actually going to be Voki as the SMG engineer, considering Twitty has masses and masses of experience, I think, on NG. I think that's a pretty bold move, but Voki very good himself. There is a artillery in the main courtyard near the tank at the moment, and we're going to just dodge that. Mental tries to push in on side. Ephesia's finally making moves for Tag. Takes out one. Statty is taken down for 15 seconds. Wally again as well. He's going to get the revive onto Cresty. And we've got quite a big push coming towards back. It looks like a 3-4 man push. I think probably Medixa is in this mix as well somewhere. As you see, this is Ephesia. As I said, Ephesia's one of the people who will shoot first before reviving. Can sometimes go for you. And Turbot are dealing with this black back push really easily. Medixa and Ephesia, the last one's live. Lots of kills from Turbot. 4 kills very quickly. Really nice play. And Mental is the last guy alive for Tag. And now Turbot pushed down on their spawn. I've seen Twitty do this a lot of times. That looping nade on the spawn doesn't hit anything that time. But Turbot in full control at the moment. They're having to deal with quite a bit of pressure, but really nicely played from the Finnish team. A full Finnish lineup, of course, for Turbot. I mean, Twitty against Mental on this main area. Twitty decides to fall back. More Turbot kills come in on the side, and they're going to have to deal with a new push. Rifle comes in from Calibri. More Turbot kills, a lot of control, and at the moment, Tag are looking in trouble as Cresty gets a double kill on main. Those guys are going to respawn in. He's going to get taken down by the landmine. Can hear some fire from back. There's a couple of the Turbot players are just moving around this main area. And I'm going to switch up and watch someone on the attack. Let's see what someone can do on the attack. We're going to watch Cresty, who is having such a good game. He's a vital position at the moment. He is the SMG engineer. He's going to need to build that tank. As he sees Lightning get dropped ahead of him, he does take someone down with the nade. Gets taken down himself. Some really nice plays so far by Turbot. They've really cleaned up their act since that 3-on-3 earlier, where they just didn't seem to be making things happen. Team play does make, I think, a bigger impact in 6-on-6, and these guys are really well known for their team play. Nuggan and Medixa were finally making some moves on side, but Voki gets the double man shut down. And at the moment, full control for Turbot, and they're going very aggressive on the spawn. Statty is going to maybe pick up a feature. He does decide to respawn instead. And more kills for Turbot just keep coming in. At the moment, they've held off this area for 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes even. And that is a really good tank hold. Even if they were to lose it now, that's a really good stage. They can get set up for a very good time on the board no matter what. You see Cresty, he's going to try and move in, try and get his tank under control. Lightning gets the double kill. This is opening up for Tag at the moment. They're going to get the revive onto Cresty again. Nice medic work from Nuggan. And the mine kill comes in. It's going to be Cresty. He's getting the build. He's going to build the tank, and the tank is going to get away. They damage the tank just before it gets away. Airstrike perfectly placed, and the mines did a little bit of support as well. And that is really nice from Turbot. A bit of luck maybe, but it all counts as Turbot managed to destroy the tank before it gets moving. And Tag now have to start again from scratch. And after what was a very strong push, more kills coming in from Tag actually, but the respawn's going to come in for Turbot, so no big deal. They're going to have to deal with this airstrike. Quite nicely timed, but I think that everyone saw it, unfortunately. Turbot again set up in this courtyard. Nice rifle grenade from Lightning from the main. taking down the engineer on the tank. He is going to get revived though. And we see the Axis rifle pushing towards side, going a little bit aggressive. And at the moment, Turbot doing really well. Nice double grenade from Calibri's rifle. You saw that. Really nice. And he makes someone else's giblets fly across the map. 4 kills, very quick. Nice play so far from Turbot. Really can't see them losing this stage after what has gone on so far. Bit of luck, but overall very good play. Lots of kills. If I just bring down the console, lots of Turbot domination. Last 6-7 kills, very much in Turbot's favour. So Tag again pushed all the way back to spawn now. That was someone killed on the respawn right outside. The tank build is coming in though. Mad rush on main. Nice revive from Mental. I did see that through the tank. Build from Cresty. They should get away this time. They have managed to get away. That's taken them a long time. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Turbot are going to fall back down the bridge trying to get this barrier build. And the barrier build comes in. That's going to add more time to the clock. This is definitive time, guys. This is very hard to get a plant down on. But once you've got the plant down, it's reasonably easy to defend. But you're going to have to see Turbot set up all around this area. As the tank is rebuilt by Cresty. And that first stage is done and dusted. As the dynamite goes down at CP. Kills coming in for both teams. No one really taking control just yet. As we see Mental on the MG on the tank. He's going to be pushing down the hill. We need to get a plant down on this barrier though. There's no engineer in sight for Tag at the moment. As Lightning is lying there needing a revive. He's going to tap out. And a couple of medics for Tag in position. Aphesia, big aimer for Tag. We're going to watch him for a couple of seconds. See if he can do anything special. Big 2-man kill from Medixa. Actually, it's a re-kill of Wally. And they've got a bit of control here. Aphesia has managed to push up into Dreamland, or the balcony. He's going to wait for the full spawn. Really, look at this smart play. He's waiting for the easy shot. Does take down 1. Nearly does take down 2. Really nice tracking from Aphesia. Perfectly timed. And he's taken down 3. The man is a beast, I did say before. Nice shooting from Aphesia. But it's mainly going to be a distraction. He's not managed to get any gibbs in. And allies are in a bit of control now on this bridge area. Although Voki is still in place. He's going to put a nade towards another 2-man from Aphesia. Mr. Rex, thank you very much for the follow. As this game is still in full swing. Tag still have a very good chance of setting a good time, guys. 7 minutes, 19 seconds left on the clock. As Turbot makes a massive push. 4-man grenade. Cresty, you monster. What an absolute amazingly timed nade. The smiles and the GGs are called. What an amazing nade. I've never seen a 4-man nade in enemy territory. Really well played. Ropsu50, thank you very much for the follow. Wow, that was an amazing grenade from Cresty. And now Tag have full control of this courtyard. How the game has switched over. Turbot now getting pushed back to the spawn. Nades raining in. Cresty again with a grenade. Really nice play. And indeed, you are right in channel. Nuggen is Swedish. As Tag now seem to be turning the tables, getting a lot of kills onto the Axis spawn. He seems to be in a bit of control of this last area. Nice artillery on the first arch there, but they managed to get away. More follows coming in. Piglet, thank you very much. Love the name. As again, like I say, Tag taking a bit of control. They have got a plant down on CP. The tank is in position as well. That tank is gonna destroy the bank, as you can see. The doors are about to get blown off. Boom, and that's gonna open up the objective. And Cresty's gonna move in very quickly. And although the first stage wasn't very good from Tag, they did take a long time getting that tank. Once they've got the tank, they did get it moving very quickly. And Cresty's going to get a nade onto Wally. The mine's actually going to do the work. He decides not to give. He does get a second kill. That's mainly going to slow them down. Nuggen and Mental moving into position at second arch. Mental can hear someone healing up. Really nice from Mental. Clears out the first arch. His team are going to be able to just move in. He's going to get the strike off on the spawn. We'll see what that can do. And I don't think they'll hit anyone. They pushed out first arch. They got the call from Calibri. But the documents, the goal, the objective has been taken. And it's going to be Wally and Twiddy, who have to deal with it at third arch. We have another follow, cross X-ray, thank you very much. We see Tag moving across the middle. The prone rifle from Lightning, I didn't even know that was possible. That was pretty amazing to see from that point of view. Twiddy just had a rifle at his feet and didn't know what to do. But that is Tag taking quite a good control of third arch. We have Calibri as the last guy alive in the bank. He's going to get some support very soon. And I did say before the game, guys, this is going to gear up to be a really big game, and it's already proving to be so. Turbot looked in full control, but at the moment they're struggling to get out of their spawn. But Tag don't really seem to be doing anything with this dominance now. They need to get the objective away. I will always call it documents. This is just the way I am. As Nuggan, in fact, picks up the objective. He's going to push across the middle. Going to push towards the barrel area. He does decide to give. That is a very good give. And he's away. He's up the hill. He's pushing towards the CP respawn. And he's going to push towards the bridge as well. Really nice play from Nuggan here. And he's looking down. He doesn't think there's anyone there. He might risk it. He's only on pistol. It doesn't take too much to take someone down on pistol, but he is a very good player. No one is in fact down there. He's going to get the gold in the back of the truck. And after what was nearly a 6-minute first stage hold, it's going to turn out to only qualify for about a 12-minute time, which isn't too bad. Turbot will be happy overall, and Tag will be cutting there. Oh, here we go. Turbot are going to try and just slow this truck down even, sorry, just a little bit more. But it doesn't seem to be happening. Nice artillery from Medixa is going to maybe get a couple of kills. Those Turbot guys have been forced under CP, and that truck is away free, I think. I'm going to try and skip round to the guy who's escorting truck. We can't even get there. It is away. He's not even seeing a single axis at the moment. Nice artillery again. They're going to be able to push through this. The mad chase is on. If they can just slow this down by 10-15 seconds, that would be amazing. Nuggan by himself on the truck against Wally now. He's taking a lot of fire. He's going to get off shots against Wally. Takes him down. Statty takes down Nuggan. The respawn comes in. Mental, last man alive, gets the truck in. 11 minutes, 59 set. Really, really nice round, guys. That was a really... That is exactly what I wanted for this game. Big, big final. Turbot had to come out strong. They have to win 2 games in a row. Of course, Tag only have to win 1. Coming from the upper bracket final. We'll check the scores. Big performer, Statty. Look at that, 29 kills. The damage spread, as I always said, is very even. And even for allies, it's very, very even. Mental, 9 kills, but getting nearly the most damage on his team. It's no big deal, really, but that's really a shame for the German guy. He had a lot of good moments, but it just didn't seem to be able to finish them off, obviously. Warped Sanity, thank you very much for the follow. As that big moment in the game, though, of course, for me, that 4-man grenade from Cresty, that was pretty amazing. I really, really did like that. I could see it happening. I was like, this is a really big push from Turbot. It could take a lot of control there. Kaboom! Nade from Cresty. Done and dusted. Game over. And I think that's the first ever 4-man nade I've seen in live enemy territory, which is really, really... really awesome. It did open it up as well, because once they got that 4-man grenade, they took control of the entire courtyard area outside the first spawn, outside the back spawn, sorry, for Axis. So it really was changed the tides a little bit. But now we have Tag. They're going to try and reply. I'm going to pick up Aphesia right at the beginning because he's in a key position. A lot of big shooters on the Tag team. He's actually on the Panzer. We see what he does with this Panzerfaust. He's going to push towards side. He's very, very quick. He's not getting blocked. Will he meet any players? Panzer comes out. He does meet Wally. Wally gets taken down as Niak45. Niak following. Thank you very much for that, mate. Really appreciate that. We're back in the game. At the moment, Tag not having to deal with too much in the opening 30 seconds. I think Turbot are just going to get set up. Not going to give too much away. Have actually started to give away the spawn time now, so Tag will be able to change their pushes a little bit based on those times. As we see Aphesia in this corner, I'm going to swap it up to Nuggan. He's going to be with Mental on side. He's going to have to deal with Swanidius. Does take him down. Takes down Wally as well. No, Wally does actually push inside. It should be easy to deal with. Wally is in the side area. I did try and pick him up. This is just going to be just to frustrate them. Aphesia does take him down eventually. But Wally was just trying to get a bit of intel, as there's a bit of a back push now for Turbot. As Calibri pushes up, doesn't get the revive. As Rocky, nice push for Swanidis and Rocky on back. The revives are starting to come in. Another fellow in channel, Penguin. Thank you very much for the follow. More tag kills, really nice defense so far. This is exactly what we saw in the first round. Straubzor, thank you very much for follow as well, sir. As right now, tag showing that they have got the skills for the defense as well. A lot of spam, a lot of nice MP40 fire coming in on this side area. And right now, they seem to be in control. Although Wally has made moves on this main, he's got into the corner. Rocky is in position. And these guys are all going to get taken down. Nice skipping from Mafija. Does make the spin round. Calibri rifle grenades himself. Probably not what he wanted to do. Going to pick up Presley on this tank. See what he's got in the bag. He's going to have to do with a field up on main. Does get taken down. Revive's going to come in from mental. And another following channel, Lunder. Thank you very much. And it is going to be another couple of minutes added to the clock for, or taken off the clock, should I say, for tag. This is really nice. They managed to defend this first stage for 2.5 minutes. Lightning gets in a frag. He has been quiet today. He hasn't had much to do. Another rifle grenade from Lightning. He's no real reliance on Lightning today, so maybe a little bit of pressure off. He's got the opportunity though just to make things happen. He's that sort of player. As the side push from Turbot, massive, 5 players, they do overwhelm Afija. He does take down 3. There is an engineer in place. The builds are coming on the tank. The move, the nice build is gonna get away. This is not gonna get damaged, and they have got the tank away. I think they got away a couple of minutes earlier than Tag managed to do it. And Tag are gonna just be set up here for the respawn kill. I'm going to try and spec a couple of the tag players here. They've got about 10 seconds just to kill some people before the respawn. They haven't decided to go back for barrier. Lightning is starting to move. Nice double grenade from Mental. As we see Twiddy going up against Christie. I think Christie is risking full here. I don't think that was worth it in the end. And this is Swanidius on the respawn. Really nice play from Swanee. He's going to take down one and get the gib. And just be a distraction on this main spawn area. And I don't think the barrier has... Oh, the barrier did get built. It was a Lightning single man build. Does take a little bit of time. You know, it's not one full charge. It's about a charge and a half, charge and a third. As Voki starts bringing the plant in, but you see Lightning ping a rifle grenade off. He's done that shot 100 times, no problem. The dynamite finally gets planted. And they're going to maybe move in for the disarm here. We've got Mental doing a really nice artillery. And there is an engineer on the disarm. It is Cresty. He's getting cover from Mental. Really nice play from Mental. Doing amazing cover work there. Doing artillery just to stop the main push. And sitting around his engineer just to make sure he's 100% safe. So they managed to get the defuse. That's going to get some more time drained off the clock. They need to get some more. Another plant goes down exactly the same position. I'm going to go free cam now because it's just everywhere. Everything's going on. And the engineer is closing in again. It is Cresty. He's got much more allies to deal with now. He has the rifle Calibri around the tank. He's going to get taken down by the rifle. Cresty is going to tap out. And Nuggan, who I thought was risking full, just manages to kill Calibri before the respawn. And so far, guys, this is a really, really good game. This could go either way. I hear the Panzer. I thought I had the Panzer there. As the tank moves past the next barrier. It's going to get in on the bridge, probably with around 6 minutes left. We'll see what they can do with that time. Afija, another 3-man. This guy just picks up 3-mans willy-nilly. And the Dutchman is on the tank now. Another kill, 4. He's going to have the tank move near him. He actually picks up another 5. I'm trying to get around him. He's on the guy's head. He was on Calibri's head. That was pretty funny. As now Tag are gonna try and damage this tank. Mike PWS. I'll just call you Mike. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. As Tag start to pick up a load of kills again, and they're getting into that sort of nice little flow of just shutting down the allies as they push as a team. But here comes Rocky. He's going to get the build on the tank. Not much pressure on him. The tank is going to start moving again. Nice kill from Lightning. The revives are coming in. They can hear that they're below CP. It sounds like the tank's going to be in position though. Presty's getting off a lot of nades on the tank though. Not enough to damage it. It is enough to damage it, and it just out of position. And this is really frustrating when it gets damaged just inches away. Thank you very much for the follow in channel, Dudic. As you can hear the CP getting built. Allies have got control of the CP. That means once the tank is in position, they're going to have the forward spawn at the forward CP position. As the plant is actually going to go down from lightning. This is just to try and force them to rebuild, or maybe get a build on it themselves as Axis. And another follow, Total Quickie. Thank you very much for the follow. And if you look at the tank, inches away, but as we saw earlier, it only takes one small sorry there, I got a bit distracted. Turbot making good moves on the upper area. They've taken down quite a few tag players. They are going to jump onto this tank. Calibri does fall to his death trying to get onto the tank. Twiddy moves in on the CP. They're going to try and just tap the CP at the very least. They're getting the tank at the same. They have the really nice play from Turbot. They got the tank and the CP almost instantaneously. The tank is in position. The door is going to get blown. I didn't see who followed. I am sorry. I will try and read that out afterwards. And the gold is now open to the allies to push across and try and get it as a 3-man Turbot team push towards the bank. They have taken down 2 guys. Swinny gets a nice double kill. Twiddy gets taken down by Medixa, who decides to kill out Wally, last guy alive. He is actually just going to move in on the gold. He's going to take it. This is going to just make Axis react in a certain way. They're going to have to all... He's just going to go straight for it. He's not even caring. No care. He just doesn't care. He does get taken down though. It is down outside first. Will the medics be able to push out? Ephesia does push out and secure that. But he nearly got away with that. That was really sneaky play. Another follow. Kutas Leona. Leona. I'll call you Leona. Thank you very much for following. Very much appreciated. The plant is going down on the truck barrier. The tag are holding off Turbot really well at the bank. That last-ditch save just moments ago, as Wally just seemed to just try his luck and just push across the middle. Lots of tag kills coming in. Again, Ephesia, really nice shot. Got a double headshot on him. Manages to take down his enemy anyway. And this is really, really nice play so far from the Axis team. They haven't got much time to defend now. They've only got 3 minutes left. They probably only have to hold it for about another minute and a half at this bank, and they've won the first map of the grand final. Of course, they only have to win the first game, and the Gold Cup will be theirs. They will be the champions of SummerCup 2014. Tag coming from the upper bracket. They only have to win once. And look at that massive push from Turbot. Nuggan just saw 5 guys come off the bridge and just thought, wow, I am falling back. As they are moving in on third. Wally is coming towards Nuggan. Nice kill from Nuggan. He does eventually get taken down. Nice revive coming in from Sonidius. Is going to get up Twiddy and Wally eventually. Sonidius with the dots. He's going to push out. Nade going towards the back of bank. He's going to get a bit of support from his teammates. A lot of Turbot players outside here. Sonidius is going to get across. He's going to get take fire from lightning. And it looks like Sonidius is going to be fine, free to the truck. They haven't got much time. They can still win this. It's dependent on whether Tag make a mad rush for the build on the barrier. They are not making a barrier build. They are gonna try and just slow down the truck. Really nice spawn kills from Turbot, and Turbot have managed to take this. I don't believe this. That artillery here though could be amazing. Wally with a triple Thompson kill, but Voki just walks past it, and this is going to be the first map win for Voki for Turbot. It really didn't look like it could go that way. It looked like Tag had it in the bag with 3 minutes remaining, and then suddenly Turbot just made a massive move. We saw from Nuggan's point of view 5 guys just streamed across. Statty picking up a triple kill. I'll try and pick up some of these kills, guys. I was just spectating the truck a little bit as Tag are just getting held back in their spawn. And that is going to be the first map win. Statty picking up another 2. That's a 5-man spree. Really nice. 6 for Statty. Really, really nicely played. And that is going to be the first map win for Turbot, guys. Really, really deserved. Look at that. 10 minutes 50 time. They just kept knocking at the door and kept putting on a lot of pressure. I will bring up the scores for you. As you can see, I did say Aphesia 48 kills, 6.7k damage, 19 Gibbs as well. He's just all round a machine in terms of the frags. And you look at Statty, 50 kills. Wow, look at that. I was not expecting that. I would have maybe expected that on Wally, but Statty just having the game of his life. Really, really nicely played. And we are going to Radar. I'm really happy we're going to Radar. I'm going to update the scores on the screen. This is, of course, the first final. No matter what, we are going to see more maps, guys. It's not a 2-map game. Like, this is guaranteed to be more than a 2-map game, because if Turbot win this map, it will go to a second final. If Tag win this map, it will go to a decider map. So no matter what, we're going to see more maps, guys. So do stick around. We're going to see a lot of enemy territory, it seems. And this is, as predicted, gearing up to be a very, very good grand final. Turbot managing to get the first map win on Gold Rush. I believe Gold Rush was Turbot's map choice. I'm not 100% certain. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, the quality of these teams. Radar, Gold Rush, they're both pretty much both home maps for both teams. They're just, these guys know these maps inside out. So in terms of map choice, it's not going to make that much of a difference in my opinion. I want to see more from Lightning this game though. I didn't see too much from him in the last map. As we look at the scores, Lightning only picked up 33 kills, and that isn't a big deal for the rifle. Second lowest. Not having the best of games at the moment, but I have played against him on this map. I have played against him on Radar. He knows a lot of shots. PCHHH, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate the love, guys. Thanks so much for the follows. If you haven't already, please do hit follow. All the support helps me long term. I'm going to be shoutcasting enemy territory for the rest of the year, guaranteed. Cyber Gamer is upcoming, has just kicked off, as well as the Phase 3-on-3 tournament. And of course, we're going to have the grand final of the SummerCup 3-on-3 tournament sometime in the next week or so. But today, of course, is this massive game. What we've all been waiting for, and I'm so happy that it's lived up to the hype, because these two teams have been playing well all tournament. And they have managed to bring it to the final as well. Maybe a couple of underperformers on the teams that so far need to maybe just pick up their game a little bit. But they have got the quality, they know they can. And I expect more from Lightning on this map, like I say, just because I have played against him on this map. He can be very frustrating with the ping shots at CP, pushing out, and Tag seems to be very good at setting up the CP defense. I have another follow in channel, Nerf Quark. Thank you very much. Fundizek, thank you very much for the follow, guys. So much love today. Really appreciate this. I've got more follows today in one day, I can guarantee this, than I've ever had in one day before, which is amazing. I think that's there's so much thanks I have to give probably to Splash Damage, who came into the channel, maybe spread the word a little bit, and definitely Silver on the Wolfenstein web Facebook page. I think that's it, Facebook page. Gave me a little bit of love on there, and I've got so many follows. If you do like Wolfenstein, do stick around. Like I say, I'm going to be casting some enemy territory for the rest of the year. And we are waiting on Just Medixer to ready up. He does indeed. And it's going to be Turbot trying to just get a really quick time on the board. If they get full held here, it's not a big deal. They can still recover, but they know if they can set a really fast time. Real Arca in channel, thank you very much for the follow. And Turbot are going to push towards this fake, towards this side area. -1, another big double airstrike. This is what I talked about before. The first one's fake, and Lightning gets the double kill. Really nicely played. Panzer coming in from Tag, from Cresty even, and Tag gets so many kills, but somehow Voki has just avoided all the artillery fire, all the airstrike fire, the Panzer, everything, and he's just strolled through side. He's gonna get the plant on the side door. That is really nicely played by Voki, and that was a really great push. Oh my god, thank you so much for that donation. It's really appreciated. Thank you so much. Man, you put me on my game now. And at the moment, Turbot holding on to side. Lightning in position. He looks like he's going to get the disarm. Really nicely played by Tag at the moment. He really want to get back in this game. Tag, as I said, rely quite a lot on Lightning just to make those plays, and that was a big one. That's going to give him a couple more minutes on the clock. Turbot push round to main. They're going to be pushing up the main road. And it looks like they're going to get a free plant on main at the moment. Voki is in position, getting support from Calibri and Twiddy. Big double kill from Cresty. He does get taken down from Calibri. The plant goes down from Voki. As the big push out, another double grenade from Voki. That is a big play, big play. And this main area is secure. They have taken the flag as well. They might be able to get the Covey suit. We see Swanee just pushing out for the suit. And he might go... He's going to come towards main. He's going to have Lightning to deal with on the other side. Lightning had an idea it was going to happen though. And a couple of more of the Turbot players are coming. But they're going to decide to switch it around to main. Switch it around to side, sorry. And what they can do on side is do the little boost onto the side ledge. And get it done. Just getting the sneaking in. Calibri decides to take down that mine. And you can see as the Covey, he's going to just detect any mines. There's one.
Landmine spotted. Check your command map.
He'll push up this top area, and he'll silently open the door for seemingly a lot of teammates. This could be good. He's going to come up against Medusa. And Statty tried to do the jump as well. Did get team kill. Medusa is going to come up against 3 players. Nice rifle grenade. Does take it down himself. He just wants to get these guys out of position. And Cresty does get a double headshot, but he didn't seem aware that there could be a covert op still up there. As Cresty getting some nice revives in, but they're taking a lot of pressure. And I said that Tag normally have a really good CP defense. It just doesn't seem to be happening. Lightning finally pings off a good shot. And double kill from Wally. And that's the CP cleared. I'm very surprised. From what I've seen of Tag recent times, they've had really, really good side defense. And Turbot seem to make very little of it. And they're going to get the CP build in. They're going to respawn. This secures a forward spawn. You'll see them respawn in here any second. And they're going to be now pushing for the radar parts. These 2 radars, this one you can see that I'm looking at here, and this one on the other side. This map, of course, is called Radar. So it's not a strange thing. They're going for the parts of the radar. So they're going to first go for the east parts, which are normally given up fairly easily. We see Medusa trying to defend it though. They do just let it get away if they take it, but they normally put up heavy resistance in the early phase of it. Main push coming from Turbot down the main road. Really nice push at the moment from Turbot. They're pushing from all angles. Massive artillery from Mental. That was a perfectly timed artillery. Couldn't see any smoke. The allies had no clue. They walked out and they were just in pieces seconds later. Really nice play from Mental as he gets a double MP40 kill as well. Mental just showing those critics. He's showing those critics that maybe they're a bit wrong. Maybe he is good enough to be in this game. And another follow in channel, Eula to Eula. Nice, thank you very much. As Turbot now making moves towards this east parts. He's got a couple of guys moving down main. Maybe a boost coming in as well. No boost. They are going around the back of the tank depot. 3-man push. Twiddy, Calibri, Wally, and Swanee, in fact. And I think they're going to have full control of these east parts now. Nice push from Turbot. And Swanee is going to pick up the parts. He's going to push towards the CP. As I say, Axis will just let him run away. They'll let him get away to try and shoot him, of course, but they won't really chase. And Lightning picks up a big 2-man kill as well, actually. And that shuts down that Turbot main push as the respawn comes in. And at the moment, Turbot seem to be taking as much control as possible. They know they have to win twice. They know they have to play good to beat Tag. Tag have been so good, so high quality this entire tournament. And I'm going to switch it across to Swanee if I don't lose him again. And it looks like Swanee's got the parts into the truck. Not a problem for Swanee. As I said, the Axis will just let him have that pretty much. They know that West is the vital parts. Much harder to get to. Much easier to defend. Triple kill again. 4 kills, in fact, from Aphesia. Aphesia, I wouldn't say he's having the game of his life. This is such a consistent performance. The way he's playing right now. He always does this stuff. You can sort of rely on him to play this well. And he is the big gun for Tag in this game at the moment. As you see, Medusa doing some nice tracking mid-air. Doesn't manage to take him down though. Killing Gib onto Wally. He knows he's got a couple more people to deal with in this spawn area. And he's got backup from Cresty. A lot of tag kills coming in still at the moment. And at the moment, this game looking really good. Nice shot from Medixa. That's going to take down Voki, and Calibri gets finished off by Cresty. And at the moment, Turbot just need to get back into their rhythm. They need to take over this back spawn. Double kill coming in from Statty. Fresh respawn. He's going to get more backup. 3 or 4 players coming in for this main spawn for tag as Turbot try and take it over. Nice shooting towards the west parts. They're going to just bypass the spawn. This is a bit of a surprise attack. The guys on west wouldn't really have known this was happening. I don't think they would have got a great call in this sort of situation. And we've got Voki. He takes a lot of fire. He might be able to take the part. He does indeed take the parts. That was a nice looping nade from Aphesia though. I'm trying to skip across. They are taking over second fake at the moment. If only those guys would have supported their team, it might have made a big difference as the objectives do get secured. And Nuggin does get taken down. Mental is required to get that revive, and he does in fact. And the West defense is getting put under a lot of pressure. The push across the bridge, it looks like Voki and Statty are getting across this bridge. Lightning, last man alive. Twiddy and Calibri moving in as well. There is no mine. There is a mine. I didn't see the mine. As Twiddy runs away, he's going to get away through main road. He's going towards the tank depot. This is the long way round. This is very safe play from Twiddy. He's going to get to CP. And now it's up to Turbot trying to stop Tag to get into this truck. As Tag right now, I've got to take control of this truck area, but there's no one in sight. Lots of kills coming in for Turbot's. Massive slowdown. And if the guy with the objective just runs out, he's going to be clear. He's got a few seconds more. Turbot are going to win this. And it's going to be a 7:57 time. Really nicely played in the end. Turbot seemed to get every single stage, a lot of control on every single stage. I mean, Tag did very well at holding them off, but Turbot just seemed to overpower them eventually. And that's generally the way it goes if you have a time set against you. 2 top quality teams. I'm going to bring up the scores for you once again as we see Nuggin 317. That is not what you expect. I mean, Twiddy 414. I mean, these sort of ratios are not what you expect from this. But it's got to happen. It's going to happen once in a while. The kills are fairly even, slightly in the favour of Tag. They were defending it. It is a bit easier to defend. And Tag's damage, nearly elite. 30 more damage, it would have been really elite. But they got a little bit more damage overall. And this is sort of as you would expect from Tag, who defended for 8 minutes. But Turbot managed to get the time set. They know if they can hold on for now for 8 minutes, just under 8 minutes, they can take this to a second grand final. In which, let's be honest, I didn't think was going to happen. Tag looked very strong at the beginning of this tournament. And a Panzer comes in from Medixa, does shut down Wally on the push towards side. Airstrike is out. Ephesia's walking up the hill. He does get taken down by Swanidius' airstrike. Swanee actually takes down another with a grenade. He's taking down himself. A lot of pressure on this flag early on. And Statty and Voki are going to hold on to this. And it looks like Mental's maybe the last man alive. He can take this guy down. A lot of pressure, and that's it. Well played from Tag. They're going to actually hold on to this flag. Although we have Twiddy being very sneaky. He's going to push in on the respawn, trying to get this. You can see the respawn time of 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, nice from Lightning. That was a really big play from Lightning. He may not have known it, but that was the respawn of Axis. He did stop them from respawning forward. They would have been in perfect position to get the defuse on main. They haven't got the plant on side just yet. They have got the plant on main though. As Cresty does the boost up, Lightning is in position. Aphesia is going to actually put down the plant once his charge resets. Cresty does get the kill, doesn't manage to get in the door as the plant goes down from on side. And we're going to have a small push coming in from main. It's going to be Mental. I think he was backed up, by Nuggin. And they're just going to be mainly here to just make the Axis rotate a little bit, try and weaken CP defense. But right now, Tag are waiting for this side to blow. They've got 2 or 3 guys, 4 guys in fact, as the side is about to blow. I see a rifle grenade pinging from Lightning, no doubt. And we'll see how set up Turbot are in here. They have 3 or 4 guys of their own. They're perfectly positioned in shots where it's very hard to get get killed by rifle grenades, but Lightning manages to find their rifle. Calibri opens it up a little bit. 3 guys sitting at the back. This is very good. Lightning will be very, very ready for this. He needs to get a nice shot off. Doesn't, in fact, get the best shot off. The grenade comes in. Doesn't take anyone down, but new players come in for tag. And Mental is on the sten. Does get a double kill. I don't think he's going to back up. They're going to back off from the MG. Nice from Mental. 4-man spree from Mental. Really nicely played. He's going to get revived from Medixa. Said about that medic work from Medixa. And he gets a nice pistol shot. As the CP is going to get blown. And it needs to get rebuilt for the forward spawn. I don't know if there's an engineer in position just yet. No engineer in sight. Ephesia is the Panzer rather than the SMG Eng. But in comes Lightning. He's going to get the build. They're going to respawn here at CP. 5 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock to get this done. They're going to, if they win this, goes to a decider map in the first grand final, of which they can't lose just yet. They have to lose twice. Nice strike on East Parts. That's going to clear it out quite heavily. They're going to be able to push through the tank depot around the back. As you can see, Statty saw out of the corner of his eye, taking a lot of fire. He nearly nades himself. And we're going to go free cam just to see what's going on. Ephesia gets taken down the road. Nice play by Turbot. 4 kills there. All clustered together. Really nicely played. As Turbot are dealing with the allies at the moment. Lightning in position with the grenade. He heard the gun pick up. He decided not to nade, but Turbot just continuing with the spree. I'll bring it on the console just quickly. You see lots of Turbot kills. And another kill for Statty. And he can hear them bouncing all around him. He's going to loop around the back of them. Really nicely played. Lightning sort of heard him coming though. Nice headshots there from Lightning. And it's Statty on the respawn. He's going to have 3 or 4 guys to deal with. He needs to back off. Gets taken down by Mental. And the parts have been dropped on the radar. So they're down just in pretty much exactly the same position. Calibri is going to move in and just maybe secure them just for the sake of it. It would seem not. He doesn't want to give away his position too much, as the tag team are making quite a big deal of these East parts, which is really good news for Turbot. They really don't want this to go on for too long. Tag really want to just get these East parts away and just concentrate on West, but Turbot are forcing them to... Nice shooting from Nuggan, gets 2 on respawn. Turbot replies with double kill from Calibri. And Medixa could have made things happen on main with a couple of guys out for 10 seconds for Turbot. Right now it's Wally. He's very low health. Well, not very low health. He's on 80 actually. But he ran over a mine for some reason. They're going to finally get away with East. 3 minutes remaining. And these West parts are going to become the sole objective very soon for tag. As Turbot start to set up. Ephesia went over fake with the parts just to get there quickly. He didn't want to go the long bit of a risk, but he got it done. As Cresty's moving in on the West parts, as so is Nuggan. He's going to get the parts. He's going to get away. No, he's not. Parts are going to get secured, and it's Medixa is the last guy alive. He's going to get the parts himself. He gets killed. These parts have been dropped and picked back up 3 times already, and now Turbot are back in position on these West parts. I'm going to switch it up and just watch. Let's have a little watch of Twiddy. He's on the West parts key position. They're taking a lot of pressure at the moment, dealing with this next main push, and this is really well played so far from Turbot. They only have to hold off for about 1 minute 45 seconds, something like that. Although it can be done very quickly, you generally know within the last 20 seconds. They've got a 4-man set up here at the West parts, and what Tag really need to do is just take over their main spawn. I'll switch it up a little bit. Tag needs to take over that main spawn to force them to spawn back at the side house. And right now, they are still deciding to spawn in main spawn. It can be quite risky. Medixa is in position for the spawn kill. With only 1 minute 30 remaining. Not much pressure being put on these West parts just yet. 4 guys just sitting here. Although tag kills are coming in. That is the 2 guys at spawn, I believe, and another at West parts. Revive comes in from Voki. 4-man West defense. They need to get this revive train going. And a nice artillery fire from Lightning. 4 or 5 kills very, very quickly. Ephesian's going to get away from the pots. He's going to run into Statty on the main road. Statty with the instant secure. Really nice play. And Turbot on the ropes there are dealing with a lot of pressure. There's 3 guys alive for them. I think it's probably their last 3 players alive, because in this situation you would be there. Oh, what Calibri isn't. They're coming across the bridge as well. Mental is pushing towards the documents, towards the parts. He's going to try and jump up. Doesn't manage to do it. He's struggling to just get up to the parts. He's taking a lot of fire. And with 40 seconds left, this still could go any way, guys. Turbot are dealing with so much pressure here. This is really, really amazing play from the finish, guys. And a little boost going up here. Feeder tried to prone just on the upper boost area. They can still do this. There's a double man push from the back of West. And this is probably their last real chance. They need to get this done. Nuggan does a nice little trick jump from the slide. He's going to maybe move in. He's going to get the part. They get taken down. There's only 10 seconds left. Presty's going to pick them up. He's got to just run main. He hasn't got a lot of time. Get taken down again. Nuggan jumps over, and I believe that is the end of the game. And I think they probably would have made that if there was only like 3 or 4 seconds left. Look at that. Look at that. That was amazing. The train at the end was just next level. I reckon with 2 or 3 seconds they would have had that. But that is going to be Turbot taking the first final. Taking the first final with a 4-0 victory. Wow, what a game. What a game. I'm going to just update the scores on the screen. Ooh. Now we look at the stats. Oh, that was something. Medixa, 32 kills, coming up big. Big damage as well. And it was Tag actually out-fragging and out-damaging Turbot, but Turbot really did well at the end. They had to deal with so much pressure. So much... second map now? Second game now? Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's the second game now. We're going to see the second grand final hopefully right now, guys. And this is going to be the all or nothing game. Tag, of course, had to only win once, but now that they've lost the first final, it drops down into the effectively the winner takes all game. Everyone gets one chance to lose a game in a double elimination bracket. And Tag have just lost for the first time in this playoffs. It is the grand final. Turbot doing what they do best. We saw them do exactly the same thing when it came to Nations Cup. They managed to beat Team NL twice, 4-0, 4-0, and it was pretty much a very similar lineup as to what they've got here. Now we're going to go back to Gold Rush. We might see exactly the same maps again, and that is a little bit of a surprise considering. I mean, the maps were close. I'm gonna be honest. The maps were so close. Tag could have easily taken that 4-0, but it wasn't to be. It was Turbot's turn, and they're the ones that held out for long enough, and that's the way it goes. Really, really nicely played from them. Oh, so it's Turbot taking Gold Rush again. The Turbot chose Gold Rush last time, and it was indeed Tag who chose Radar. And wow, what a game, guys. What a game this has been. Another follow, Paraco. Man, I need to just chill out. I've got another entire game to deal with now. Need to get a drink. Need to just take a chill. Wow, what a game that was. That was so close. Really could have gone either way. So many people in channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Watching ET in 2014. I don't think anyone probably would have predicted this. Some headshots from Presty. Needs to get them in the game though, where it counts. And I think we're going to have a couple of minutes break just so that the teams can get a bit of a chill. Obviously these guys are going to be pretty tired as well after that first game. What I'm going to do, guys, update the score on the main screen, and I'm going to switch it across to the main screen because we could be just sitting here for a little while. And another following channel. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the follows, guys. And we're going to switch it across to the main screen. Hello to all the peoples. Thank you so much for your follows today. The second final is going to be starting very, very soon. We are waiting on 10 players to ready up. I can tell you there are a lot of players AFK at the moment. What can you do? The first final was very intense. A lot of big moments, a lot of clutch moments. And while I'd probably say Tag probably came up big in the individual moments, Turbot seemed to come up big in the big team moments. And that's just being honest with you. You saw Cresty getting a big 4-man grenade, opened things up for Tag on Gold Rush. But you saw Turbot's pushes and defense, especially their last defense on Radar, really, really important to get that defense set up and strong as a team. And as you can see on the screen, Turbot won 4-0 in the first grand final. And the second match will be Supply and Gold Rush. They're going to go away from Radar. And it looks like it's going to be Supply and Gold Rush. I don't mind seeing Supply between two top quality teams. We haven't seen Supply for a little while. You're not seeing it as consistently as we were before, which is awesome. Just because of the group stage of CG forces different maps. We saw a lot of Adler. I think we saw some Frostbite as well. I think we saw Frostbite in the lower bracket final of the SummerCup. So we are still waiting on 3 tag players. I'll just check if they're AFK or not. It does look like there are a couple of guys AFK for tag. So this is the second grand final, guys. The overlay is now fixed in game, so it's now 0-0 again. This is the winner takes all game though, so whoever wins this game will of course win the entire tournament. Turbot had to win the first game to put it back on evil level pegging. They did that with style, 4-0 victory. There was maybe a bit of luck here and there. I think the tank destruction was pretty fortunate, where it got destroyed very, very quickly after it got built. But you take it as it comes, you take what you can get, and Turbot played very, very well. I think if Tag just improved their game, they've got a better chance of obviously getting there. Like I say, I don't think Lightning's really performed to the sort of standard we've seen him perform in other games. Don't want to put too much pressure on the guy. I don't think Tag rely on him completely to be the big fragger, but it does help when your rifle's hitting them big shots. And we're still waiting on 3 guys to ready up, guys. 3 guys to ready up, guys? We are seeing a lineup change. And it looks like... I'm not sure what the lineup change is. Maybe Ephesia's cannot play, and now that would be very, very a big problem for Tag, I've got to be honest. Oh, Ephesia is back. But it looks like we're going to see... I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Courage or it's Abject. There we go. Courage. Yes! So it is Courage. I don't think he's... I don't know why they're swapping out Mental. I wouldn't say Mental played badly. Benching Mental in the middle of the game is a pretty disrespectful thing to do. I don't think you can blame it on him. I think Mental came up pretty big in some pretty clutch moments, especially with his teamwork. He did some really nice things, and I don't think anyone can really be blamed for that, if I'm honest. It wasn't anyone underperforming. I don't think anyone underperformed in this game. Maybe it didn't perform to the greatest, but everyone performed well. It was just the way the game span out. You know how it goes sometimes. I played in games where I've won where I maybe shouldn't have won, and I've lost where I maybe shouldn't have lost, and it's just the way it goes. You have to just look at it afterwards, but I don't think it was too much should be put on Mental shoulders there. But we are going to see the ready ups coming in very soon. Ephesia and Lightning, last ones to go. They're going to start on attack, and it's going to be up to them to set a good time. people in channel, who are your favourite players? Is this players you're remembering? Like, why don't you just tell everyone who your favourite player, like in terms of watching, was? Maybe not in terms of quality, just who you just like to watch. But this game is actually going to restart, so maybe give it a moment on those replies. As Tag now have to get a grip of this game. They had one chance already taken away from them. Turbot managed to get a really nice 4-0 victory in the first final. As a nade comes in by Twitty, getting first blood, opening up the frags for Turbot. More nades rain over onto main. Twitty's going to push out, surely on the spawn time. Lots of tag kills coming in, and Lightning's going to push in very, very quickly. Shots fired from Medixa towards the side area, and he's going to just back off. Probably just hold the main area, trying to be a bit annoying. Standard field up situation on Gold Rush attack. As we see Courage coming in for this game, he's going to be pushing towards back with Cresty. Looks like he is an engineer. He's going to take down Swanee pretty easily. Swanee seems to have the nade out. Going to build the CP. I'm going to skip across to some of the guys on defense. They're going to have to do a little bit of a push on side right now. But so far they've managed to hold off for the first minute. Not too much problems. A big two-man Lightning rifle grenade. That's what we need from Lightning. It really does make a difference. Shots are fired. Lots of kills coming in. Lightning getting a big 4-man, and that's what we talked about. If Lightning can get those frags going, it's going to make it much easier for his team. Less pressure on the big aimers to get it done. Although Aphesia doesn't seems to thrive under the pressure. Nuggan pushing in from the back area. Gonna put a little bit of shots onto these guys in the middle of the courtyard. Nice two-man coming in the end. Turbot clean up. Kiraj, Nuggan, and Aphesia get taken down, and Lightning continues with the kills. Double grand kill, and he's going to be pushing in towards side. I think he got taken down maybe on full spawn there. As a fresh tag push comes in towards side. And it's going to be... They're actually going to go around to back. And I do like these back pushes that both these teams can do some very, very good back pushes. Bit of a dodgy nade. It's going to team kill Courage. Maybe Aphesia needs to call that one out a little bit. It's going to get in the revive on Nuggan. Lots of Turbot kills coming in. Double kill from Calibri. Triple kill. And he's going to be able to clean up. Rifle grenade coming in from Lightning. Does push Stati back to his respawn. And nice shot from Stati there. He did stop the Gib onto the medic on side, so that is going to save his teammate from full spawn. And at the moment, Turbot are really doing such a good first stage. Nearly holding for 3 minutes. They know that this is it. They've already done the hard work. What now make it count for something, because if they win this game, they are, of course, grand champions. They are, of course, champions of the grand final in SummerCup 2014. And at the moment, they seem to be the ones in the driving seat. Tag don't seem to be understanding what to do to try and break through this Turbot defense. Big crossfire. We did say about Turbot having probably the heavier team play, and at this first stage, comms and crossfires are very, very important. But Cresty gets a double kill. Courage gets a kill of his own. And they try and push in on side. Nice kill from Cresty. He needs to get the Gib there. He does drop a nade on the body. We'll see if it gets him. Double grenade. That actual nade took down 2 more guys. They are going to get revived though. This is just going to leave everyone with really low health. So many people clustered in this corner. And at the moment, Turbot just still seem to be somehow holding on. Tag start to rack up some kills, pushing into the side area. Stati double kill, very important double kill. They would have had full control of that side area at that point. And Turbot again, just back into position. They are okay for another push. They can deal with it, no problem. Twitty props a nade through main, and it's going to take down Lightning as another side push comes in. And Twitty picks up a triple kill in the whole push. And he's going to probably push down on this one, maybe finish up with a 4-man. There we go. The George 4-man, the Twitty, had to bring that out sometime. As Turbot again, they've held for 5 minutes this first stage. Very, very identical to what happened in the first game. I think, and I've got to be honest, they seem to be missing Mental in this stage. And Mental's field-up play on main can be very good. And at the moment, it just doesn't seem like... I think it's Medixa. I don't think he's very experienced on the field-up comparison. And Turbot's still racking up lots and lots of kills. Then Tag starting to reply as well. And Cresty doesn't get the revive in on the Courage, unfortunately. They are starting to hold them in spawn though. Medixa somehow gets a team kill with his artillery. I have no idea how that happened. They finally start picking up some kills on this respawn. Turbot are pushed back quite heavily. There's only 3 guys alive. Nade's getting popped over the walls. The allies are starting to move in. Nice nade from Lightning. And Lightning surely is going to be able to move in on this build. They've got to dodge these mines though. He does get taken down. Where's the medic? They need to get a revive onto the engineer. Nice build. It's going to be exactly the same situation as before though. 5.5 minutes first push, first stage of the map. And Tag just need to do exactly what they did last time. Just start plowing through every stage of this defense. It looks like Turbot are going to get the barrier again, as they did in the last game. As Cresty tries to come forward and shut that down, there is no other engineer in sight, so maybe they're going to stop this from happening. They're going to sit on this bridge area. I'm going to try and pick up someone in that position. We've got Medixa on the bridge. He's playing the key field ops role. And at the moment, Tag are doing really well, just holding off. He didn't see the guy pushing up. It's Voki. He's going to get the build. Really nice play from Voki. And that was well deserved. I think that charge was just about to run out on the barrier, so in the end, really nice from Turbot. They're going to be able to just slow down this push. Even if they don't manage to defend this barrier just here, if I can get into position, it's just going to slow them down for that dynamite. How long that takes. Lightning's going to try and push in.
Dynamite planted.
Does get the plant. And they're going to push the tank down the hill. And at the moment, we can't see any engineer in sight trying to come for this. Swanidius. Oh, here comes Calibri. He is going to take fire, surely. He does get taken down. He's not going to get revived. Nuggan was in position. And this tank should be okay to push through this barrier now. But that didn't actually slow him down by that much. Maybe by like 4 or 5 seconds in the end, because the tank only just got to this area. But maybe they would have escorted it a bit faster if they hadn't built the barrier. So it's all good. The plant is going down at CP from Axis, and they're going to be able to just try and take control of the CP, stop the respawn coming in once they have the tank in position. And Turbot just doing a very good job at stalling the Axis, and the damaging the tank is very, very important. Very nice Axis stalling tactics right there. Allies have to rebuild that tank now. And big crossfire. We heard lots of gunfire there. Really nicely played. And they're going to get the CP build as well. I heard the CP getting built, or at least they're going to tap it. I think Calibri respawned. He's going to go up. Voki is supporting him. We saw the Panzer come in towards Swanee. He manages to dodge that. Gets flown off the bridge area. As the CP gets built by Axis. Kills getting exchanged between both teams. And at the moment, again, it's a sort of situation no one's really fully taking control. Turbot just sort of in the driving seat, just being on defense. Nice shooting from Swanee. Rifle grenade goes over his head. And tank hold off again. They have the CP, they have the tank damaged. And at the moment, this is really, really nice play from Turbot. With only 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Another follow in channel. Thank you so much, Beanie. Appreciate it so much, guys. Thanks so much. I really cannot say how much this is awesome with all the follows today. And Swanee, big two-man Thompson kill, but Tag starting to get some frags in reply. Courage nearly took down Turbot. Statty, in fact, the push is coming through spawn. Medixa double kill. He's going to have the artillery on the next respawn, I guess. And he's going to get shots up towards Statty. Does get taken down. And in the end, it looks like Turbot again in control. The build is coming in on tank. Tag, switch it around yet again. They need to get this CP damaged and rebuilt. Another follow. Capzilen, thank you so much. We've got Kirej trying to build the tank, does get taken down, no medic support. And the other engineer is lying up top here, really needing a revive. Again, no medic in sight. The medics need to do a bit better work on tag, because they're getting into the positions, they're just not getting the builds. This could be a big airstrike. Only one person's pushed out, he does manage to get away. And the rest of the Turbot team were very, very safe and slow pushing out first or going out of second. I'm going to watch Medixa, who's in a bit of an annoying position, just to frustrate him, just to give his team a bit of time as the tank gets finally moved into position. I think it got into position. The tank is going to destroy the bank. That's absolutely perfect. And another following channel. N4 Freyu, thank you very much. As a plant goes down on CP, the allies want to get this forward spawn. They only got 4.5 minutes to get this done. And if they lose the first map, so much pressure's on them. They've actually lost 3 maps with no reply. So you need to get a time set here. Turbot all set up at this old MG area. This is a very, very good area to crossfire from. Sire, thank you very much for the follow. And
construct the command
so many follows today, guys. Thank you so much.
Command post constructed.
Turbot waiting for the next tag push. Nothing in sight just yet. You see all the Turbot players just in the areas around these corners. Statty on the far side as well. Tag is suddenly going to come out as a team and just try and flood across this courtyard area. Koresh indeed actually comes out by himself. Not sure that was the best plan. They have got control of the CP spawn though. You will see pushes coming down from the long area. Here they come. The rifle gets pinged across. 2-man tag, 4-man tag push. It is getting dealt with very, very well by Turbot. One guy I think managed to get through the spawn. Might be able to push around the back of second. I think he might have actually snuck all the way through and not been seen. I'm not 100% sure here. Let's see if that's the case. I'll just have a quick peek. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. A couple of Turbot players still in position here. The revives are going to come in. Turbot in full control at this third arch. Have a 3-4-man defense around this third arch area, which is very heavy. Hans is going to come in. No, Statty shuts it down. And here come the big tag push. They're starting to get kills. Turbot replying though. The guy at second, Statty, I believe, is doing a lot of good work shooting across. Kirej finally gets a kill. But the revives are just coming back in. They need to get the Gibbs. Double Thompson kill from Medixa, who's taken over the spawn. Now this will be the push. Tag pushing across the third. They're not going to have any flanked shooting. They're going to push in onto the bank. It looks like Nuggan is going to push in against the last guy. I can't see who that is. Calibri, last man alive. And I'm going to watch this document run all the way. Cresty going to push out main. They know they haven't got many to deal with in this situation. I did get another follow. Statics, thank you so much. Cresty's just going to push across the courtyard. There's not anyone alive for Turbot, surely. There was one more alive. It was Twitty. He did get taken down, and this is gonna set up around about the same sort of time, maybe about 14 minutes. They need to get past this barrier, as the Axis are just sitting around in spawn at the moment. They just need to get some slow down RTs in the way, and it looks like there wasn't RT in position. Cresty is going to get taken down by it, as Wally shuts down this truck push with a triple kill. Medixa, last guy alive. Wally 4-man finishes it off. Yakima, thank you very much. Tag coming back in, going to be pushing it back. Calibri nearly set up a 3-man rifle grenade kill. He does actually take down all 3 with the help of a team kill from Cresty. Another rifle grenade isn't going to do enough. A double grenade from Courage, and Turbot again somehow claw themselves back into this game. The revives are going to come in from Statty. Double revive. He needs to get the revive onto Calibri. The new tag defense. Nuggan gets crushed. And we see another crush. Cresty, big 3-man Thompson kill. As Medixa comes from behind. Nice artillery. That's going to ward off any more Axis trying to make moves on them. Voki is on the MG. He does decide to drop down in the end. Another follow. Lucas CZ. I guess that's Lucas Czech. Thank you very much. Big airstrike from Ephesia. That's going to shut down that Turbot last push, last hope to push for the truck to shut it down. But that is not a great time, guys. And Turbot did a really good job. 4 minutes 19, 14 minutes 19. 4 minutes 19 would be amazing, but 14 minutes 19. is pretty amazing itself. Sartax, thank you for the follow, sir. As we look at the stats, see Statty again. He's coming on big in this game. 4.4k damage, 33 kills. Calibri, the rifle, 27 kills. And we switch it over to Tag. Tag have Cresty and Lightning and Nuggin to thank for this. Aphesia maybe having one of his rare poor rounds. Still getting reasonable kills and damage, to be fair, but just not the sort of level we have seen him play at in the past. They're going to have to do something special now on defense. 14 minutes, 19 seconds is going to be very hard to defend. And at the moment, I would say Turbot, it's their game to take. They've got a sad face is sad. Cheer up, mate, cheer up. Thank you very much for the follow. You make me happy at least. And it's going to be Tag on the attack now. They're going to try and get back into this game. So Tag on the defense. They've got to try and shut down Turbot's attack to get back in this game. And it's going to be very, very difficult. This first stage is going to be key. I'm going to be watching Aphesia. He's the Panzer. He's going to push out this main area. He's going to line it up for side. He does get one. He got a bit unlucky they didn't cluster there as Tag start picking up big kills. And the massive push from Turbot on side. Look at this. 5-man push on side. And Tag have to deal with this massive team play push. Only one guy alive in Courage from what I can see. He's going to take down the engineer. He really just should have given the engineer. Lightning deals with it though. And the fresh respawn comes in from Tag. And that was a really strong push from Turbot. Veshno, thank you so much for that follow. But that was a really big push from Turbot. They took full control of side on the first push. That's how you do it, guys. But Tag managed to shut them down. Here comes another push from Turbot on side. Nade coming in on them. Lightning getting the job done. He has been playing a little bit better this game. He's going to ping off a shot towards the side area. Doesn't hit anything. He knows there's one at back. He heard some gunfire. There would have been a call. He's going to ping off a lot of nades into that corner. He knows they're there. And there goes another rifle grenade. He might be hitting some damage, but he's not getting any kills. But Cresty is. He got a 3-man on that little defense there. As Tag kill out again. And Turbot are going to come in for a fresh push. And these games, when Turbot's on the attack, it does seem to be a bit more electric. Tag having to do a lot of work to hold them off. But Dixer nearly getting a nice triple kill. And he's going to push down main, push down the back to secure the triple in the end. Really nicely played. As Tag seems to be going a bit aggressive here. Could go against them. As I think they have control of... yeah, they have control of corner now. Turbot in corner. Nice shots from Swanidius. They need to get the revives going. Nicely played. They just don't want to get full here. They're just going to try and waste their ammo if nothing else. And it looks like Wally's going to get one kill. Double kill. Nice kills from Wally. Lightning's going to shut that down in the end. And all the revives are going to come in. Nice play from Aphesia. But that was just... that could have gone either way, that little situation there. Wally with a nice double kill. And Tag are going to kill out again. And they're going to run into some artillery fire. I think they know it's there. They got the call. One guy in corner gets taken down. Nice shot from Cresty. He's going to get a good shot on Statty on main as well. And now Tag seem in full control of this game. Such aggression. Much wow. So good on this side defense. Pushing out really heavily. I don't think the allies know what to do now. They were trying to overload it at the beginning. Rocky nearly gets a very sneaky build. I did not expect that. He was lying on a mine. Nearly got it. And they know it's probably at least half built. They might try and do a bit of a main rush. Calibri's going to try and move in for the tank. He's got no medic support though. Kirej with a big 2-man on both those medics on side. And we could be seeing a main push here. That's why they're overloading with mines. Here comes the main push. Triple push. It's going to be on Voki to try and get this build. We saw the first medic go in. He was basically the first medic was going in to try and clear some mines. Didn't clear anything. Wally with double kill on the tank area as Kirej and Aphesia get taken down. But they're going to get picked up again. And we saw this situation when Turbot were defending there all around the tank. They've been pushed back. Nice double grenade from Wally again. And This is where the engineer needs to be in position. Kirej is in a really nice spot. They haven't seen him. Calibri gets taken down. Voki as well. And Kirej gets a 4-man spree. Grenade, double MP40 and a landmine. Well played to you, sir. Really, really well played. He managed to push into this corner and no one seemed to see he was there. So that's really nice. Here comes another push from Turbot though. They are not giving up. They have been held off already for just about 4.5 minutes. At the moment, they are struggling to really make moves on this tag lineup. Early on, it was very, very good for Turbot. They managed to get inside. They managed to take it all over. But since then, Tag have been all over it. But now Turbot are making moves. Tag somehow dealing with it again. Lightning really playing much better this round. He's getting in a lot of big shots. And the shots are actually insta-gibbing as well, which is really important as a rifle. If you can give someone with your rifle, killing someone's good, but if you can give someone that's like no chance of revive. But I think the build is going to come in again. That's what we talked about. Voki's going to get the build, and he's going to get killed on it. I think, yeah, he's going to get away, but Lightning so close to saving that once again. He got the Gib rifle onto the engineer. No chance of getting revived in that situation. Now can Tag get the build on this barrier? We're going to go into first person mode on a feature. He's got a spawn kill nade here. He might go aggressive. He does take down 2 on the spawn. That's going to relieve a lot of pressure there. Build is coming down on this barrier. Kirej is in position. He's going to put his entire charge into that. He needs to put a little bit more in, of course. I think he's going to be built, no problems. And that's going to be really nice for Tag. If they can hold off this for a couple of more minutes, they can maybe, just maybe, put so much pressure on the last stage on Turbot. It's going to be too difficult to handle. Statty is pushing down onto the spawn pretty freely right now. I don't think there's anyone killed out. He's got the airstrike on the spawn. He does actually take down Kirej on the respawn. And that is pretty important because that is an engineer. No mines for him. But he does get taken down by Medixa. The plant did go down on the barrier in the meantime. It's in the position we all know. This little position on the side. Which is very hard to disarm just because you can get shot from so far away on this side area. No engineer in sight for access. So I think they're probably just going to let this go. The respawn comes in from Medixa and Tag are probably going to set up on the last stage. As they push under bridge, in fact, they're going to put pressure on the CP. And it's Swinidius who's in position. I'm going to go to first person mode again. Try and pick up. I'll try and pick up Statty, just because we saw him getting some big kills. It's the caster's curse, guys. It's the caster's curse. I'm going to pick up Statty. He dies. So I'm going to pick up Twiddy now, and let's hope he doesn't die. He's going to be sitting on this bridge. He's going to just kill out pretty much the same situation. As Medixa actually is Covey. He's going to push in on this CP, trying to destroy it, trying to just, again, frustrate allies. Niall goes so close with that revive from Cresty. Really important gib from Medixa. And, on Medixa, sorry, from Voki. Twiddy is putting some pressure on this spawn. It's dealt with by Cresty in the end. Cresty left with barely any health. Does get taken by Statty. Medixa running around in a circle. Should have revived his teammate there. As I'm watching Wally, the brains behind the Turbot force. He's in position to just stop them pushing up onto this stairs area. He does try and take out 5 players. So it's not the key situation. Statty's in position to do exactly the same. And they're just getting overrun every time. There was another medic in this position. I think he must have killed out. Swanidius actually fell to his death. And they're trying the covert tactic again. Cresty's going to move in. Trying to rebuild the CP. Take over the CP and just slow them down again by a couple of minutes. They haven't managed to get this tank into position just yet. This game is already shaped up to be such a big game. I think we're going to see another big finish in this map. 6 minutes remaining for Turbot, and they need to get the CP, they need to get the tank, and it's pretty much exit again. It's sort of exactly the same situation in the last round, and they managed to get both at the same time. But here it comes. They're going to get the CP. So the CP is in their control. Now they're going to try and move in on the tank. It's me Voki getting a kill. He actually gets taken down by Ephesia's grenade in the end. And Tag have a 4-man setup at that tank. And a lot of pressure being absorbed by Tag at the moment. Turbot piling it on, and they put another plant down on the CP. Really nicely played by Courage, but the tank is going to finally get built, and it will be pushed into position. No, Voki got killed. Cresty was in a bit of a... I'm not sure where he was, but finally the build on the tank comes, and the defuse on CP. But they might damage the tank. They have damaged the tank. Really nicely played from Tag. But the instant rebuild again, such good play by both teams. And the gold is finally going to be accessible as the bank doors are blown wide open. Lots of kills from Tag there. Six kills in a row. As now they're going to fall back. They have 4.5 minutes to hold this last stage. We're going to see how good their third defense is, but Turbot are probably pushing into the position a little bit earlier. A big panzer from Stati. He's going to take down one guy in the bank. I think he'll probably get revived. Nuggan getting a lot of shots off as well. And this is where I expect Turbot to get a big push up. Ephesia decides to push up himself and get someone before respawn. He might actually risk fall here. Ephesia's going to come in behind their push. Really sneaky play from the Dutchman, and that's another attack push just shut down. And this is where we're going to see the famous Turbot wave just come across the courtyard. It has to happen. Here comes 3, 4 players, 5 players, and they're going to shut down this third arch defense. One more player in position. It's going to be Medixa. He's going to take down Twiddy. The objective has been taken. Swanidis is supporting Wally. Wally's just going to run out again. 5 players in position for Tag. It's going to be very, very hard to deal with anything in that situation. Panzer coming out. Doesn't hit anything. Voki's going to do the creep towards second. He started to aim at his feet. This isn't CS, sir. You aim at heads to get kills here. And right now, Tag holding on their fingertips because Turbot are putting him under so much pressure. The respawn comes in for Tag. Nearly a kill onto the respawn of Lightning. That second arch pressure has been dealt with. And Nuggan gets a 3-man kill. The gold is well defended. Ephesia, Nuggan, and Cresty. Those 3 guns, man. If you want anyone defending something, you'd have those 3 guns defending it. Such high aim potential there. A bit of a failed airstrike coming out. They need to get this push going. Turbot 4-man, 5-man push again across this courtyard area. The shots coming in from second, and again Tag are dealing with all of the pressure that's been thrown at them. I'm going to try and bring up Nuggan. He's been beasting. I did see an airstrike on the spawn there, and I think I just cursed him. I think he got killed. He did indeed. As Turbot start taking over the spawn area, as well as the bank area, Ephesia and I think it was Cresty with the last ones alive, they both get taken down. I'm going to follow the guy with the docks. It's Swanee. He's going to just go all or nothing. They don't have much time left. I don't think they might have not got enough time anyway. They might have to get this truck moving the entire way. If this barrier gets built, it's definitely over. They only have to slow down the truck slightly. Big kills on the respawn. 3 out for Tag very quickly. And we could see exactly the same situation again, where Tag just seemed to have it in the bag and Turbot somehow get the map win. And artillery on top of Swanidis' head is going to let the truck just go ahead a little bit. And this is just, quite frankly, amazing play from Turbot. I don't know how they managed to pull this out of the bag again. The last round, we saw exactly the same situation. On last map we played, we saw exactly the same situation on Gold Rush. Tag in full control, and then suddenly Turbot done, map win. And we see exactly the same again. Their defense was much better this time, for both teams in fact. But this is going to be Turbot taking the first map win. And that is so amazing, guys. Now Tag I just got to be reeling because they've got to win 2 maps in a row after losing 3 maps in a row. I mean, that is just... I honestly cannot say how well played it is from Turbot to get back into this game. I'm going to bring up the stats, guys. You can look at that and I'll come back to it in a second. I'm going to update the scores on the screen. Oh, it's definitely not over yet. TK, what happened? Okay, I'm going to bring up the scores again. I will just clear this. So here's the scores. We see Cresty, 58 kills, 8.5k damage, going full beast mode, but it just wasn't enough. We see Kirej coming in for Mental, doing some big work, 44 kills. Now, again, like I say, if I would have picked anyone of that team who would be performing, it would be Aphesia, but he only managed to get 39 kills and 6.5k damage. In comparison to the rest of his team, it wasn't great. And seeing how he's mainly a gun, he's more of a gun for hire than anything. He needs to be getting that damage, he needs to be getting those kills. Going across to Turbot, we see Wally, 48, Statty. Seriously, he's having a game of his life, performing really, really well. 58 kills, 8.1k damage. I mean, this seems quite Olber-like at the moment. Really nicely played from Statty at the moment in this game.
Prepare to fight.
So this is it. This is going to be Supply. This is Tag's last chance to get back in the game. They are on the defense. They have to get in a solid defense. Otherwise, it will be GG.
Fight.
Turbot on attack. They know that if they set a fast time, they can just pile the pressure onto Tag. And Tag going very aggressive on his first spawn. Nice nade from Nugget. Takes down 2 in the cave area. One of them was himself, so he takes down 3, in fact. And it's going to be Lightning on the rifle, as we come to expect. He's sitting in this known area for the rifles. Pretty risky. Can Statty actually puts a panzer in? Does take out Courage, who will have to wait for the respawn. Tag seem pretty set up at the moment. They haven't had to deal with much just yet. Turbot's starting to move down. Nice shooting, double kill from rifle grenade from Lightning. And the plant is coming in from Voki. Really nice move from Voki. Takes down Nugget. But I think they're going to be able to move in for this disarm. I went the wrong way. That was good. Kirej is coming in for the quick disarm. I'm going to see it from this point of view. The Panther does take him down. Lightning's going to have to come and finish this off. Lightning will have to dodge any rifle grenades. But it's all good. The rifle does finish off the defuse. And Turbot coming again for their next attack. I'm going to be watching Twiddy, as they're going to be able to get in this low area just due to the respawn. There are nades in place to slow them down. Tag were very quick to get into position, though they had to be. Nice revives coming from Wally. Really, really key revives. Turn that 1-man attack into a 4-man attack. Such good play, Lightning. Again, picking his game up huge time. 3 kills very, very quickly. Shuts that attack down. Really nice medic play from both teams there. Keep going 3 comebacks, and I do apologise. Double artillery team kill. Not what you want. Fortunately on the respawn, no big deal. We're going to be watching Aphesia. He's on middle. Statty, big Panzer. Going to open up that lower area. A rifle grenade from Calibri onto the field up on middle as well. And this area in low should be very, very clear. You don't see any engineer coming in. Rocky is going to be able to get down the plant. And the bunker has been captured. So it's taken them 2 minutes and 15 seconds to just take over the first area of the map. They have got the plant down on lower. The plant will go down on upper very soon. Double rifle grenade from Calibri. Very, very cheeky. That's a trick nade shot. He did it from, you can see where he is. Well, he wasn't there. But he was somewhere back here, I guess. And he pinged it over the wall. And it got 2 people on the respawn. Really nice from the Finnish rifle. But now Tag are all set up. I might not have given those guys. think they both got revived, so it's not a problem. Turbot going to push over very, very quickly. Where is the tank defense? It's only Nuggan, and it only seems to need Nuggan. He's got 2 kills so far. He is getting a lot of support though. Medixa picks up 2 himself. As an artillery goes down on the main road. We talked about this a lot. The artillery fire needs to be there constantly to slow down that push towards CP. And right now, Tag need to just hold on. If they can get a decent defense at this stage, which can be very hard to do, they can probably, I would say, probably get themselves back into this game. The first defense wasn't great. As a new Turbot push comes across, Medixa's having to deal with more enemies. He does get in some support shooting, supporting those guys moving towards CP. I'm going to try and push. I'm going to try and switch it across to Cresty, who's at CP at the moment. Now here comes the fresh push. He does take a lot of fire. And the next push of Turbot could be very important. Artillery on the road. Really nicely timed, in fact. That's going to stop these guys pushing across towards CP, but they might be able to move down main road. That's 5 guys from Turbot just taking over the main area. Really nice. They're going to get a plant down on main, and there's no axis in sight to stop this. Rocky, nice moves. And Turbot managed to bypass one section of the map. I'm not sure if we'll see a revive come in. Nice artillery fire for the next respawn. They're going to dodge that guy out west. And at the moment, it looks like they're going to give up the main plant. Double grenade from Lightning coming in on east. As Wally, just make sure this dynamite doesn't get defused. I don't think they're going to get anywhere near it. Nice shooting from Ephesia. There's an artillery on the road as well. It looks like Nuggan's going to clear out this east side. Maybe they'll push over for a defuse. Nades coming in. He has to dodge too. As the main defense now is set up for Tag. They have defended the first 2 stages for 5 minutes, which is a reasonable time. They need to get in a couple more minutes on this stage though. As Turbot moving pretty strongly together as a team. Lightning double kill. Nuggan shuts down the last remaining medic. And Statty gets put on the drop to the floor. Calibri tried to do something. I thought he might have risked fall there. All these guys from Turbot were out for like 10-15 seconds. I'm not sure about that, because now it allows Tag to just move out and just set up these really frustrating and annoying mines and the artillery on main. So I think they would have been better putting an artillery on east corner just to force them to main, because these mines are really nicely placed. Turbot playing it slow now. They're going to wait for the Tag self-kill. Calibri taking a lot of damage. Does manage to take down Cresty. Hands are coming in. Doesn't hit anything. Here comes a strong push towards east. Does get dealt with. Tag Kirej does take down 2 landmine and grenade kill. They're going to do a cheeky boost on west. Ephesia's onto them though. As I go free cam. He needs a bit of support. He's by himself on this west. And it's going to be Lightning who's going to jump across. He's going to throw the nade up and over. Doesn't do enough. And Swanidius with the boost manages to get the tank the truck into position. Nuggan is going to be able to take him down just in time. And that is going to slow them down. Not much, but it can make a bit of a difference. If they were to get up now and build, they would not be able to press the button. As Turbot make quite a heavy push in towards main. It's going to be Wally trying to support the push of Twiddy. And I think there's a couple of guys pushing around to west as well. The respawn of Tag coming in. And they're going to be dealing with these Turbot players pretty easily. They have a little bit of spawn protection pushing up there. Could be a nice airstrike from Ephesia. He's placed it on main. We'll see what can happen here. It's not going to hit anything. There wasn't a Turbot player in sight. He mistimed that slightly by about 10 seconds or so. Double rifle grenade kill from Lightning. And Turbot again trying to penetrate this defense, having mass problems at the moment. Really nice play by Tag, setting up the defense on this main area. Got Rocky moving in towards west as Statty just bounces through main. Isn't seen. If only he was an engineer, he'd just get up. And he's got Calibri behind him. Hear the rifle grenade reloading. does get taken down. He needs to go down and revive the engineer. He does, as Voki, the allied engineer, is moving up very, very quickly. And he's going to start getting the build down. Axis is going to push in. Really nice recovery from Tag. Grenade through the window from I think, I'm not sure who that was. I think it might have been a double grenade actually from Cresti. Really well played. And that's going to just drain the time down some more. Tag really need to have as much time as possible to give themselves a chance of getting back in this game. Already lost 3 maps in the game. They, of course, came from the upper bracket, so they have to lose twice. But they've already lost once, and they're very close to losing a second time. Tag picking up 5 or 6 kills very, very quickly. And little mine plant going in from the Dixer. Sorry, not from the Dixer, from Lightning. And it's actually going to kill Calibri instantly. That's going to put that mine to work very, very quickly. Tag just need to get back out into position on this main area like they were just moments before. Another airstrike comes in. Will this kill someone this time? It does not, as 4 men look to be pushing towards main. Swanidus and Voki doing a nice little inverted crossfire from the main gate. And at the moment, Tag are doing really good work at just shutting down pretty much every push. And I think where Turbot are going wrong is they're trying to split push. They're trying to play Tag at their own game, which is the duel game, and they're not going to win that game because Tag have some very, very good duelers. To get past Tag, you just overload them. Can't deal with 5-6 players that quickly. Suddenly Turbot are in the main spawn. They have 3-4 guys in. They're going to be moving up the stairs. It's going to be on a fissure. They had to respawn. Lightning gets the kill onto Calibri. It's not going to be enough. I think going to be able to catch up with this engineer. They're trying to skip it round. The build does come in and they get the gold crate. 5 minutes remaining, 10 minutes on the clock already for the next Tag attack, but they can add more. This truck is very, very difficult to defend. And we have Voki in the very sneaky position. Very nice, sitting in the back of the truck. Can just escort the truck pretty freely. Very hard to get you in there. You have to get naded or someone has to jump in the back, which can be pretty difficult. Courage gets taken down by Swanidus' grenade, and at the moment this truck has not been slowed down. This artillery might do the job though, as Lightning does ping a rifle grenade into the back of that truck. Really nice shot. And the truck is at the front of East Corner. The time is still ticking down. It's Turbot trying to move in just to keep the escort going. And they're going to push the truck out main. And this is looking like it could be around about 11 and a half minute time. Which is not too bad. It gives Tag a good chance of taking this game back. Big artillery from Lightning. If it hits Swanidus, it doesn't. Oh, the Panzer dodge as well. It does hit him. If it slows the truck down by even by 2 seconds, that's going to be good. And that's just more time getting added to the clock, as Turbot are going to bring this game home with a 14-minute and 11-minute and 20-second time. My brain's going a little bit. It's a long game, guys. A long game. Looking at the stats, I'm gonna just highlight some of the big players. Lightning going massive. Like I said in the first couple of maps, he didn't seem to be performing to the sort of standard we have seen him perform at. He went really big there. 33 kills, 4k damage on the attack. However, we saw Statty again, 17 kills, 3k damage. Really good performance from Statty all game long, if I'm honest. He's been playing well the entire game. So now it's mass pressure on Tag. They have to beat the time to stay in this game and then to force the decider map, or they are going to lose the second final 4-0 as well. They have precisely 11 minutes 20 seconds to go and get it all done, and this first stage is very key. If they can get, Cresti didn't seem to do amazing just then. But so it happens. Not everyone can perform every round. It's very, very difficult to be a consistent performer, especially when it comes to aim.
Fight.
So Tag, if they manage to get this flag early, I think it would give them the best chance. If they get held for only a couple of minutes here, it's gonna drain them. I think they're gonna struggle. So watching Voki, he's actually playing medic, where I normally see him as a bit of an SMG engineer in this situation. Maybe Twiddy is playing SMG engineer, and it is indeed Swanidius. I guess he's spawned back, and they'll have an SMG engineer on another spawn. Probably a smart situation. Kills coming in for Turbot. Voki has classed up as SMG and she's gonna get revived. The mine plant will go down. And Tag starting to get some kills, 3 kills. They're going to push into this lower area. The engineer does get taken down. No revives, double engineer push in, no medic support. They did get the flag, and it's forced Turbot to spawn back. We have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute gone, and they have the flag, and it's pushed Turbot back. They have 10 minutes to take control of this game. I think they got a really, really good chance to forcing it to a decider. We might have one map decides it all sort of situation, which would be really, really massive. But we've seen people get held for this long at these sort of stages already. 10 minutes is not that much time. It's ticking away even now while we wait for the dynamites to blow. Turbot are in position. They have set up their CP defense pretty strong. We've got a 3-man defense at CP as is standard. And the truck is getting pushed up. And we see an artillery, nice artillery, as Tag are pushing towards the CP. The artillery is replied by Turbot with one on the main road crossroads. As Tag start pushing across the main road, they're going to wait for this artillery fire to finish. And as it does, the Tag guys should start moving out onto the road. As Swanidius and Voki get some nice shots off. I'm going to try and pick up Voki or Swanidius, one of them. I'm going to pick up Swanidius. He's going to dodge an airstrike. He needs to revive his teammate who gets gived. I guess that was by Lightning's rifle grenade. And right now Turbot had to deal with Swanidius, sorry, had to deal with 4 guys running in. I don't think he could do much about that. Another artillery on the road. The CP has been destroyed and rebuilt. And the forward spawn is secured by Tag. Really, really nice play. Less than 3 minutes played on this game already from Tag, and they've secured the forward spawn to take main plant. Down comes the engineer. The plant was going down, in fact. Did miss that, but the medics just haven't been in position for Tag. I have to say that's probably the weakest part of their game that I've seen so far. No real good medic play. And that's the sort of risk you take when you've got such potent aimers, is they're going to probably shoot first. Voki's going to try and come in for this defuse, and he gets taken down and gived. Nice play from Kirej. But another engineer's coming in. It is Calibri. Massive rifle grenade by Lightning. Kirej did take down the engineer, but Swanee got insta-gived by the rifle grenade of Lightning, stopping him from getting big triple rifle grenade from Calibri. Really nicely played. And this entire attack has just been shut down in like 1 second. Such amazing crossfire and spam from Turbot in that situation. We have precisely 7.5 minutes remaining for Tag to get back in the game. They have to win this round. They have to win this map to take it to a decider. Otherwise, as said before, Turbot will be the champions of SummerCup 2014. And so far it's been a really good round, let alone the entire game. But this map has been already very, very good. Could go either way, but Tag seems to be taking a little bit more control, especially in the early stages of the map. A lot of aggression though from Turbot right now. They were having a bit of a push out. Might see a Panzer. That would be devastating in this situation. 2 people sitting in next to each other. They got fortunate. As the setup of the Turbot defense, as Tag seem to be taking their time a little bit. They're doing quite a heavy push towards east corner. The artillery is on main. That's going to ward them off a little bit. making moves on this east side. Rifle grenade gets pinged in from Calibri. Nice airstrike that won't be heard by the Axis. Will they get taken down by it? No kills on the airstrike, really unfortunate. As tags start moving in on main, and they get taken down by Wally and Rocky. Double kills for both players, and Cresty replies with double kills of his own, but Calibri manages to shut him down, and that's another attack dealt with for the Axis team, with only 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Oh, the Panzer! Wow, that went past his face. Like feel his leg burn there. That was amazing. Doesn't get hit by that. Lots of kills coming in for Wally in this crossfire on main, as the push from Tag keeps coming. We've got Aphesia, Cresty and Medixa trying to make moves on this truck, and it's Cresty moving in. Does get taken down by Sonidius. Nice double kill from Medixa, and Tag are finally starting to move up. I'm not sure what the situation is here. They haven't got an engineer in place. Nice shooting from Medixa. He might be able to get the double kill here. He doesn't. He gets one on the rifle. The rifle's probably more important in that situation though. And the truck is going to be pushed into position. Gramp13, thank you very much for the follow, sir. As now Tag have just under 5 minutes remaining to get something out of this game. Nice nade from Cresty, potentially. He doesn't time it very well. He does dive on his own grenade. Nuggan gets one out on full spawn, I believe. So he's going to try and move in. Turbot have decided to push all the way back. A cheeky dynamite's going up at the top of the stairs. That can sometimes go for you and against you. It's going to make it so you can't really defend that position very well. Nice double headshot though from Nuggan. I'm going to try and pick up someone on this defense. Cresty gets a nice double Thompson kill, and this Tag push is going pretty well in the upper area. I'm going to try and switch it across. This dynamite could be timed to just amazing. They did decide to wait for it. Have another follower. It is Vuox as the Tag push comes in. Big 5-man push. The rifle could be really, really important. There's so many players alive. Turbot players dropping, Tag players dropping. Revives coming in. Medixa, really nice revive play. Block on the window. What a push. What a push from Tag. They're going to get the button push as well. Nades and Panzer came up, but there was just so many there. They completely overloaded the Turbot defense. And now Tag have the one hand on, well, I'd say one hand on the decider map. They need to just force it to the decider map first. It looks like it's going to go that way. They have 3.5 minutes to just get this truck out of the main gate. And we're going to go to this is the game that decides it all. There'll be one map that decides it all. Now, I'll be really interested to see what map it would be if Tag can just force this truck out. I've seen a defense of this position, exactly this position, for like 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes, and that was by TLR, I think. Clown's team in one of the grand finals of CPC, and that was an amazing defense. I think they eventually lost that map, but it was just like, wow, what a defense to hold it here for 7 minutes. But Turbo only have to hold it for barely 2 minutes. And they're all set up on the inside of East. No real moves from Tag at the moment. We need to see more overloading, more urgency. There's only 2.5 minutes left to go. Twiddy getting off from Luger shots towards main. Doesn't get anything. I think the truck is going to be starting to move. No one gets in. Strike comes in again. Cresty in position. The truck is moving. Cresty's going to get shot in the back. Nice revives from Medixa. That's what we talked about. Oh, unlucky with the second one. And the next push is shut down. But now it's at the front of the main spawn with only 2 minutes remaining in this game. Mass push from Tag coming in the main gate. Ephesia's going to get taken down after taking down Wally. But Tag have the truck in control. They're pushing the truck out of main. And they're going to try and force this to a decider. But Turbo's still holding on. They've got to put the mines down on main as well. They only have to hold this for about another minute and 10-15 seconds. I don't think they'll have enough time after that. Beautiful, beautiful artillery. And that artillery could win them the game. Or at least hold off this one push. We've got Nuggan pushing towards the truck. He's going to just move it centimeters. That's all you have to do is try and get out of this main gate area. And it's Lightning coming up against Twiddy. He does get taken down. 1 minute, 15 seconds on the clock. Nuggan now escorting double artillery on the main road. Artillery fire coming in, Statty getting a kill. And more pushes from Turbot. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. It's going to be so hard to hold this. But Tag and now escorting the truck. I think that is it. Well played. Turbot was so close. They held for so long. Once the truck was out, they still held for about another 45 seconds, which is very hard to do. But that is going to be 2-2, guys. It's going to go to a decider. What a game. What a game we've got. I love it that it's gone to like the last map of the game. Complaining about a map. You've played this map like a billion times. How can you complain about the map? Look at Turbot's kills, though. Look at the spread. 35, 35, 35, 35, 34. Such an even spread. I mean, Swanidius, there's always going to be that one guy on the team that can't get that, and Swanidius was the medic on middle because he's going to be reviving most of the time the field up. That is, but look, he makes up with it with 19 Gibbs. I mean, that is pretty amazing. If you're going to have 10 kills less, you better have like 10 Gibbs more, and he definitely did. But Lightning, 48 kills. Really, really well played from the Dutch rifle. And at the moment, we're getting a cool vote for Radar. I think it's going to be elimination. I'm not sure what's going to happen now. Whether they're just going to play Radar or if they're going to eliminate. Maybe I missed it. I don't think I did. I think they just literally called vote for Radar. So I'm going to update the scores on the screen, guys. I do apologise. Getting a bit flustered with the quality of this game. I'm going to put a link in channel, guys. This is for people who have followed my channel. Thank you so much for following. It's not a major game. It's a decent game. Payday 2 is a decent game. But this is the first time I've done a giveaway on my channel. And I found this site that does it pretty well. So I can target you guys as my followers. So I'm going to just put it in channel. Thanks a lot for following if you have already. And good luck. The draw, it will be in 25 days. It's going to be... it's October's giveaway. I'll probably do one for this November and so on. It should be good. But there's also some other links in there that you can just follow me on Facebook and so forth to get infos on when I'm going online for ET games. I do publish my schedule for the upcoming week, which I normally try and get out on a Friday or a Saturday, and it generally will have 2 to 4 games of ET in that schedule. And they're normally on Sunday or Monday nights. Sunday or Monday nights does seem to be the main days for enemy territory at the moment. We are waiting for 2 guys to ready up. I didn't see a reply, so I guess we're going to see this as the deciding map. As I said, both teams are very, very confident on this map. They're shooting in warm-up from Kirej. And the score is 2-all. Turbot won the first game 4-0, and we are now going to the deciding map of the entire tournament. This one map of Radar decides the entire cup, and what a way to finish. We have a new follower, Farangi. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. Really appreciate all the follows today. It's been, I have to say, quite frankly, amazing. Quite frankly, amazing. The follow train was real. And now we have Turbot trying to get some strikes off. They have got a double strike off on side, and I think we might see some strike kills. We only actually see one. Tag going hyper aggressive on this side area, maybe pushing in towards flag. Aphesia gets taken down, so that's that shut down. World Champ 80, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate this love, guys. We have only got this one map to go as Kirej plants on side.
Dynamite planted.
And really, really nicely played from Kirej as the side has been taken over. There's no covey or anything in position, so there's not going to be any sneaks. Just going to wait for it to blow.
Dynamite planted.
And you're going to see the allies fall back as they take main as well. I guess they would have already secured the flag. And if not, yep, they have already secured the flag. Once you've got main blown, the flag is not really thought about anymore because it's auto secured. But they're going to push into this side area. Cheeky dynamite again from Axis. And a double team kill grenade from Kirej. Statty with the assist on that, taking Kirej down with nade in hand. Twiddy doesn't matter how he tried to style it out. He tried to be like, yeah, I meant to do that. Twiddy falls down the hole in the bridge. Doesn't matter how experienced you are, you will always, every now and again, fall down that hole. Especially as Axis trying to be able to shoot Anonymous. But I like the name. I do like the name. As another double team kill from Tag, this time from Lightning, and at the moment Tag just seems to be their own worst enemies. 14 kills very, very quickly. As we're going to pick up Aphesia, he's going to take the Panzer towards side. Could see quite a nice shot. Depends how well he lines it up, whether he does the little jump up the wall or not. So we got Fija, he's going to line up the Panzerfaust, he's coming in for the kill. Going to wait for Nugget to get them in position. Nice Panzer. That's going to free it up a little bit, damage a couple of people. Kills are coming in for Tag. The satchel kill as well for Cresty on Wally, and they're starting to build the CP. I think it was Calibri who managed to get in on the rebuild. So really nice play from Calibri. That's going to shut down this allied push. He dove on his own grenade. Don't think he meant to do that somehow. As the next push from Tag comes in, getting some kills again. I think Lightning's maybe getting a little bit frustrated. He's getting his shots blocked. Trying to ping shots into the CP. As the next Tag push comes in towards this side area, Lightning's going to lead the charge. This two-man defense, Swanee and Statty, really good work. They got 3 kills on a 4-man push, continuing to get kills and Gibbs in fact, and the Turbot 4-man CP defense is back up and running. And what you'll see there is you'll see Calibri just tap the CP. He won't build it, just tap it so they can't get it back. And here comes Tag again, trying to. They have actually taken over the CP area, but because of Calibri's sneaky play, they can't build the CP, and they haven't even got an engineer in position to build when it resets. They're going to push towards east, and they've got a couple guys around this tank depot, but they're not going to be able to respawn in, so they've got to be very, very, very careful about this. Nice shooting from Nugget. Does take down Wally. They finally get the CP built. Nice artillery around the back of the tank depot. Takes down 2. Aphesia and Nugget trying the old boost. Wally's having none of it. And that artillery was really nicely placed for the back of the tank depot push. Rocky's gonna sneak around on main. Decided to kill out. Could put down some mines. Didn't want to risk full. As Tag are gonna come through as well. We have Dan VH93. Thank you very much for the follow. And right now, Tag just being a bit too relaxed for my liking. They are building up quite a heavy push around the back of this tank depot. Cresty piles through, takes down Calibri, and gets taken down very quickly himself. But Tag needs to get like a bit of a push going. They haven't managed to set themselves up. 1s and 2s, too many 1s and 2s at the moment. And right now, Wally seems to be the man for Turbot. Does take down Lightning as well. 5 or 6 kills in the console. And he's continuing. He does finally get taken down by Medixa. And at the moment, Tag, although they've done very well in these early stages, seem to be struggling just to get east. And East is one of those, is the parts that Axis generally don't even try and defend once they lose it. So you only have to really touch it and then that's it. And here comes the push from Tag. Swan Idiot's in a bit of an annoying position in that upper balcony area. And a nice artillery, really nice artillery by Turbot. Anyone who gets close to those parts is going to get eliminated. In comes the artillery any second. The Dixer gets blown away. Really nice from Swanidius, as he was going to get the revive onto Nuggan. And Lightning gets a double kill. Whoops. Didn't want to see me to see that, did you? We'll ignore that. We'll let Swanee off that nice artillery. Did shut down that last attack. He does actually get taken down by Cresty. Really long range. Cresty's going to be quite smart here. He's going to go for the west parts. And it should be fairly undefended.
Objective taken.
I'm not sure on the respawn of Turbot. Oh, here it comes. Turbot have actually come in for the respawn, and the parts, as you see, Noggin just drift off into the distance with the east parts. Turbot are going to respawn back. They're going to go heavy on these west parts, and we'll get into a situation where Tag might start feeling the heat in terms of they have to set a time. Well, they don't have to, but they really should. Even if it's 1 second less than full hold, they just want to be able to set a full time so that if they hold for a long time, it actually means something. Rather than saving the game, they actually win the game. And this crossfire on main is brutal. But 5 Turbot players have been forced to spawn back at these west part. This is really good play from Tag as they've taken over their main spawn. Couple of guys pushing towards Fake. I'm watching Lightning at the moment. He's going to just be very slow, trying to get in position to throw in a decent airstrike. He's taking a lot of fire. Statty decides to spawn at the main area again. Takes him down out for full spawn. And a couple of Tag's players joining up on this main road. They know that someone was pushed through. Nice call from Lightning, who actually got taken down by Statty. They managed to take over the spawn again. And it's going to be up to Turbot just to make that decision. Are we going to spawn back? It looks like they might have spawned back. No guys for Turbot spawn in this main area. So now we've got a 6-man defense on these west parts, as you can see. And that's really hard to break down, but it means everyone's focus fired in the same place. You're not going to get shot in the back, which can make it very difficult for the defending team. Double kill from Medixa. Unfortunately for them, Axis are getting in some key revives. In come the sprees though, and their respawn of Turbot will come in. So it's not too bad in the end, as Nuggan tried to do the little tricky jump off of the slide, but it didn't pan out for him. We've got Lightning. This is where it can be very good. If you have a field up in position, you can just destroy that defense. Doesn't do anything unfortunately, but he will have forced them to move. And nice kill from Kirej. And we've got actually a Calibri at second fake. Sneaky. And it looks like Nuggan's going to move in on the objective. He does get taken down by that sneaky landmine. Kirej, he needs to just go towards CP. It's too many people on that main area. And this is really nicely played from Tag. He's going to take more fire. It's going to be Cresty. It is down. But Nuggan's going to come in for the save.
Objective taken.
And the parcel of the documents of the objective is going to happen. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Tag playing for the grand final. They haven't really played that amazingly well so far. They had their moments, but they didn't seem to be too clinical when they needed to be. But they've still got a very good chance of winning this game. If they set a reasonable time, if they get this done. Well, actually, I will tell a lie. If they set any time, it's going to be a good thing, because their defense of Turbot have been very strong so far, and they didn't break it down last time. So at the moment they're doing a good job of just putting them under a bit of pressure. Nice strike out from Ephesia, give him a bit of space to move out, and he actually kills the rifle. I believe the rifle's gibbed as well. Nice kill from Lightning, and the kills are coming in for Tag. There might only be 1 or 2 guys alive at this truck. Lightning's going to push in. Artillery is in a bit of a poor position, I think. It could kill the guy with the docks. Out comes Nuggan, and that is going to be a 10-minute, 25-second time. Not the best of times, but it is definitely a time that's all they really needed to get. Now, I can guarantee you guys, 100% guarantee, that in the next 10 minutes and 25 seconds, we'll have a winner of SummerCup 2014. Guaranteed. Whether it'll be Tag or Turbot, we'll have to see. Now let's pick up the scores. Calibri not having the best of games. This is not a great rifle map, it has to be said. But he was doing some nice supporting medic work from what I could see on those west parts. No one really coming up big. The Allies, well, they were the Axis on the defense. But the Turbot team having quite a nice even kill spread as usual. And you see Medixa actually getting quite a lot of kills, 15, and Aphasia as well. But that wasn't really a game of stats. I think that was more just a nice defense from Turbot and slowly but surely broken down by Tag. It took them maybe a bit longer than they would have hoped. You know, they did seem to have their claws around Turbot's throat many a time. Turbot somehow just held off and survived. There was a couple of times at CP which were pretty nice from Turbot. Especially that Calibri, like, it slowed them down by like 30 seconds. But we're going to have the last player ready, and this is going to be the last round, guys, of SummerCup 2014. Really, really great cup so far, and no matter who wins this game, I have to say thank you very much to Chillax for organising the tournament, as well as the other guys who helped him out. Rehab was one of them.
Capture the forward
I'll have to
bunker.
confirm that with Chillax afterwards, but we're going to have a heavy airstrike push from Tag, as we saw in the first round. One airstrike kill coming in. Aphasia picks up one as well. And this is a really nice first push hold off from Tag. But has Rocky managed to sneak through again? No, he hasn't. Rocky is going to come through, getting a lot of support from his teammates though. He's going to push towards this side area. Twiddy is in full support. He isn't going to have to deal with any mines or anything just yet. Maybe a cheeky engineer? No, he's got the build, no problems. Nearly Kuresh eating a nade. That is actually going to shut down that attack. They haven't got any covert in position. They actually have a covert in position, and we've seen Turbot do this before. And they're going to be able to blow CP.
Construct the command post.
The dynamite's going to blow soon. Oh, the dynamite's going to blow, guys. Man, that could have been so good. If one guy could have boosted up.
They've constructed a command post.
One guy could have boosted up. But what they have done there is they've made Lightning waste his entire charge on rebuilding that CP. But Tag still have control of this flag area. They haven't lost main plant either. And if you can hear some footsteps, they're pushing into the flag. Heavy flag push. And they're going to lose the flag in the end. That's no big deal. They're going to get another suit. It's Swanidiously. He is very sneaky with this suit play. And he's going to be able to push through main door, I think. I don't think there's going to be anyone on the other side to really deal with it. They have rotated. They've got the call that they might have a Covey. Nice play by Tag. Really nice comms. And there's only 8 minutes 20 seconds left in this game. Yeah, I think Bobika in channel. Don't forget, we did have a World Cup in the middle of this summer. I think it was a good job that it was only 1 or 2 weeks delayed. So it was actually really nice admin, I've got to be honest, from Chillax. Held his ground, did a good job, and provided a very good tournament for ET, which is especially with the Nations Cup at the same time. But we now see Tag fully set up at CP. Lots of kills coming in for Nugget. Double Luger frag. Really nice. And they've got a 5-man CP defense. This is, I'm sure Turbot are going to force them to rotate any second. They're going to have to go main because they can't allow 5 people to just be sitting here at CP. Still a 5-man CP setup from Tag. I'm going to watch Lightning's position. I've got a feeling he's got a big kill coming up. Comes. He does get a big kill. Unfortunately, it's a team kill. And that's no big deal. The push was shut down. They have got 4 people still at CP. As Aphesia takes down 2 on main. Here comes the main push from Turbot, which I talked about. Aphesia continued the spree. Massive kills. Turbot taking control of West though. Twitty's pushing across. There is the cheeky mine in position. He's little low on health. He needs to heal up before he can really take the documents safely. He does get taken down by Cresty. Really nice long range shooting. And I believe there's one more guy in position. It is Wally. He's going to try and get the revive. He does get the revive. Really nice play from Wally. And going to take the parts now. He's going to hit the mine. He does get taken down. Nuggan is going to push in, trying to secure the dock. Trying to secure the objective, should I say. And he gets the Luger frag onto Twitty as well. Really nicely played from Tag. Because Turbot looked like they could have done something there. And now they're rotating back to CP. And you see Turbot maybe trying to do a bit of a main push again. Just to force them to come this way. Double kill from Lightning, landmine and rifle grenade. And another landmine on from side. Lightning picking up a lot of kills in this second grand final. Nice shot from Swanidius. Kiraj dropped instantly. And they're going to do a switch to main. And then no one rotating from CP. I'm going to stick on Swanidius. He's going to move in on the objective. He's not having anyone to do with so far. The respawn comes in for Tag though. And he needs to get this revive in. He's not going to be able to do it. And he takes a full spawn. Not what he would have wanted there. As Turbot decided to push through main again. Nice little jump from Wally. Going to take down Lightning in the end. Gets taken down instantly in reply by Aphesia. Aphesia picks up a double kill. He's going to strike the documents. I keep calling them documents, but they're not. He's going to strike the objective, and that's what all he wanted to do. He manages to destroy Calibri. The pots are down, as you can see. But Turbot's still trying to force this main push. I'm not sure if it's the best situation. They could try. Maybe it is. Look at this. Statty and Swanidius. Do they know where the parts are, though? Aphesia is playing really sneaky. The parts are down. Cresty double kill manages to secure this. This game is amazingly all over the place, but at the same time very controlled by both teams. For most people, all you're going to be seeing right now is chaos. But these teams know exactly what they're doing. They're rotating very well. They're pushing very well. And the CP have been rebuilt by Axis, so Allies did try and make a rotate push. Or did it say they? Maybe it's Allies who control it. It's definitely Axis. Double grenade from Aphesia on main. He's going to hit the respawn button just in time. And they're going very aggressive on this main area as well. Nice long range gibbing from Cresty. Doesn't get the job done though. He's going to get some crossfire in with his teammates. Nice from Cresty. Really nice shooting from the German powerhouse. And Kiraj picking up a triple kill of his own. And 3 minutes 30 seconds remaining. Finally, Tag look like the dominant force that we've seen in previous games. They're bringing it all out in what is, to be honest, the best they've played in this entire grand final. And if you've seen some of the games they played in the previous rounds, they played astonishingly well. But they just didn't seem to bring it early on in this game. As Turbot are just moving in on these pots, they will just let them get away with this probably. Respawn comes in for Tag as Lightning moves back to west parts. I'm going to just go free camp a little bit just to see the sort of situation they're dealing with. He's by himself. They have got a fake defense. Aphesia is still filled up. I'm not sure. He needs to respawn as a medic pretty quickly. I'm going to watch Voki take this home unless I see the Allies take the west parts as well, just to see if he runs into any danger. Haven't got much time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Not too bad for either team. I mean, you can easily win a game in that sort of time, especially with only one parts remaining. It's only west remaining. It's all on how Tag defend. Big pressure moment, but Turbot are starting to get a lot of kills. across comes Twiddy. It's Lightning, last man alive. He needs to put down a strike or something. I'm not sure where the other Axis players are. And here comes the respawn. Really nice play from Lightning. Lightning doing some great work, getting a lot of kills in. And more Axis players are coming in. And the objective is secured. Really nice play from Nuggan. But a couple of guys have sacrificed full spawn for that. Ephesia, Nuggan and Lightning out for full. Lightning does actually get picked up. So does Ephesia. And Nuggan. So really nice recovery from Tag. Because that looked horrible. That was a 5-on-2 situation for like 5-10 seconds of the Tag respawn. And we had Voki trying to do a little trick jump. They have only got a minute and a half left now. Tag have to hold on for about a minute and 20 seconds or so. It can be done very quickly, but Turbot have full control seemingly of their main spawn. There's 3 or 4 guys in there. Nearly from Medixa. With only 1 minute 10 seconds remaining, it's going to be all down on this west defense. We've got full respawn. Medixa, I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not. He respawned at main spawn by accident, I think. And that could put a lot of pressure on the rest of his team. As the big push comes in from Turbot. Massive crossfire from Tag. We haven't seen enough of that. And we finally see a nice crossfire from Tag. And that shut down quite a heavy push from... Voki gets a double kill though. The revives are really important from Koresh here. Voki going full, amazingly beast mode there. 4 kills. And it's completely cleared it out. It's going to be Swanidius closing in on these parts. 30 seconds remaining. Where is he going to take them? He's going to get shut down. This is clutch moments at the end of the game, guys. With only 20 seconds remaining. No, not enough Turbot players are in position. Massive fake push. I don't think they've got enough time. They need to get across the bridge. They need to get these parts. It's going to be Statty. He's pushing in on the parts. Lightning and Cresty in position. And that is going to be GG, guys. Tag have won SummerCup 2014. Well deserved in the end. They brought their A game right at the end. And it could have... Turbot really could have won that right at the end as well. Such really good games. I have to take my hat off to both teams. Really well played. Man, that was such a clutch finish. Such a clutch finish. I'm gonna just let you check the scores. I'm gonna just chill out for just a sec. Whew.